What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph! I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Oh, this is new. Alright, we got a request here from Watchdog. Watchdog wanted me to react to this song from Glen Hansard and Eddie Vedder called Falling Slowly. Now, I don't know if this is a Glen Hansard song or this is an Eddie Vedder song. I have no clue. I've never heard it before, so I've never even heard of it, so I don't know. This is talk about uncharted waters. This was posted by Antonio Ruotolo, and the video has 126,599 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Glen Hansard and Eddie Vedder, Falling Slowly. This set looks familiar. I think this is like Eddie Vedder's solo show setup. So I'm guessing Glen Hansard is here, and he's the guest. I'm guessing. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I don't know you, but I want you all the more. And words fall through me and always fool me, and I can't react. And games that never amount to more than they're meant will play themselves out. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You've made it now.
Flat.
Falling slowly, eyes that know me, and I can't go back.
Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick. All right. I mean, for those of you that know me, you know this is definitely not my cup of tea. You know I'm not going to be totally into this, but I will say, vocally, the first time. Okay, so the harmonies that they're doing together sound pretty good for the most part. The first time they went up high was dead on. Absolutely dead on. Spot on. Sounded really good. The second time they both went up high, whoever's doing the lower voice was a little flat. It wasn't quite as good as the first one. But, I mean, overall, it's pretty good so far from a vocal standpoint. Let's keep going. Let's keep going for right now. Let's see where this goes.
Eyes that know me, and I can't go back. And moves that take me and erase me, and I'm painted black. Will you have suffered enough
It was good. Not, like I said, not my cup of tea by any stretch, but I mean, it was good. It was, they did a good job, so. Yeah. Well, there you go, folks. That was Glen Hansard and Eddie Vedder performing a song called Falling Slowly. This was a request from Watchdog. All right. Before I give the score, remember, you might want to take a look at my scoring chart, just so you know that this is not a bad score that I'm giving it, okay? Everyone's going to hear this score and they're going to go, why'd you slam it? Why'd you give it such a bad score? It's not a bad score, guys. I promise you. Look down at the scoring chart, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a 6.6. Yep, 6.6. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
All right. Right off the bat, let me just say this was not my cup of tea, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. This is never a song I would ever put on my playlist. This is never a song I would ever go actively searching for. Way too mellow for me. Even when I'm in a mellow mood, this is way too mellow for me. Having said that, it wasn't bad, okay? Glen's guitar playing, he's got a good feel for guitar playing. Great right hand technique, great left hand technique too, but more the right hand is what impresses me when it comes to acoustic performances. Great use of accents and great use of dynamics within his right hand, within the strumming. He knew when to get loud, he knew when to pull back, he knew where to accent to get the most out of each strum that he wanted to accent within the confines of the phrasing. So it sounded good. Vocally, I don't know about Glen's vocals. I mean, they were good, but, I mean, Eddie Vedder clearly outshined him. He totally outclassed him. On the harmonies, there were a lot of harmonies that were really good. There were a lot of harmonies that they nailed, and it sounded really good when they did. There were a few harmonies, though, where they were off, and the first one was when they went up to the upper octaves. I think Glen was a little flat. I think it was Glen doing the lower note between the two. Glen was flat on the first one, and then on the second chorus, Eddie was a little flat. And then I don't know who it was. I think it was Eddie had to scoop up to match Glen. Now, I don't know if it's because Glen was sharp and Eddie just had to try and go up and try to match him, or was Eddie flat and had to scoop up. But whichever it was, the scoop happened quickly. Like, I barely caught it, but I did catch it. There was a little bit of a scoop to, get up and get in tune on the third one. So there was 3 times where they weren't exactly together on the harmonies. And that, of course, that's going to affect the score. I mean, look, if we're looking for a performance, you got to make sure that you're singing, especially if you're going to do harmonies, guys. Look, if you're going to do harmonies, especially in an acoustic setting, you got to be on. You got to be, because in an acoustic setting, they're far more noticeable. When you have less layers to hide the imperfections are going to be more noticeable. So there's no denying it, guys. There's just no denying it. Not the best performance I've heard by any stretch, but not terrible. Listen, it's not like they went out there and completely butchered the song. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe they did, for all I know. I've never heard the song before. But it didn't sound bad for the most part. Like 95% of the song sounded good. Those 3 harmonies were a little out, but most of the harmonies they nailed. The rest of the song sounded good. So they're getting a pretty good score for a pretty good song. Remember, 6.0 is the bottom threshold for pretty good. This, in my opinion, was a pretty good song. I know people are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. They're more than welcome to disagree with me. But this is my opinion. 6.6 is a pretty good score for a pretty good song and a pretty good performance. So, 6.6, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you'll enjoy the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for now, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.